Okay, so when the world got wacky last year, I stopped working at the studio and I started working from a desk at home. For obvious reasons, stock photography is a very collaborative pursuit, so we didn't really, as a family, want to be interacting with loads of people in the studio space. But things are lightening up a bit in the UK now, so we're here back in the studio to shoot stock photography once again. So as promised, we're going to give you more on-camera stuff, a bit more personal and a bit more interactive. And for this video, I thought you'd enjoy a good old behind-the-scenes look at the PM and NeoStock HQ, and also some of the studio upgrades that we've got in store for creating stock photography and producing YouTube videos for you guys. Hey guys, welcome to the video. My name is Dean Samad and you're tuned in to photomanipulation.com. If you're new here, welcome. We're not your typical Photoshop channel. We specialise in photo manipulation, digital art and advanced Photoshop techniques. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, be sure to like and subscribe as we release new videos every week. Let's roll to the video. Enjoy. So this was what we were starting with, piles of boxes everywhere, loads of letters, trash, junk, all the crates from our previous projects, NeoStock, costumes and whatnot, loads of unopened boxes with video equipment, mannequins, props, everything strewn everywhere because we hadn't been in the studio for a year. So the first big task was getting rid of all the cardboard. So we tore all that up and bagged that up for disposal. So this was what ate into most of the time of getting everything revamped and sorted out. And through that door there, you can see the office area where my studio partners work most of the time. But that's another video. We've yet to decorate and sort that one out. So that's a big pile of cardboard. Next thing we had to do was setting up the stands. So that's one of my studio partners, Dan. He's a video guy. Now, I've never professed to being a photographer or video expert, so it's really handy having other people on site that can help me with all this stuff, teach me, and in a lot of cases, step in and record video as and when I need it. So a couple of the bits we got there, we got a couple of low-end Niwa lights. We got some fancy RGBs for some effects. And here's my partner Otti spraying the mannequin head, prepping it up for stock photography. Now, Otti is a natural media artist in her own right, and she's going to be helping me with a massive mixed media project. I've got a huge thing in the pipeline, but what you see here is the mannequin being prepped up. We do lots of different zany concepts, and I'm going to jump on camera in a second just to tell you what we do with these mannequin heads and how they work. You'll find it really interesting. So here's a final little touch up on that mannequin head. Okay, so these mannequin busts are great. They were actually designed to be used by hairdressers for practicing hairstyles and whatnot, but we've been using them loads for creating stock photography. So the grey lady here was from a previous project where we were wrapping tentacles around it, adding wounds, things like that. But this time around, we're going to be green screening the mannequins. Now, I made a mistake here. This is glossy and the light just catches on it. What we actually needed to get was a matte green, so we wouldn't have lighting issues with keying out. But by shoot day, we'll have that sorted out. We've got the matte green coming through. But the reason why these are so great is because they have these holes at the bottom. They can fit onto one of these posable head things, and just like a real model in the studio, you could take your shot, pivot the model, angle it up, angle it down, and get a full range of motion for every single shot. So we're really big fans of these. We love using them, and now we're going to be green screening them. We can easily key them out. The next project that we'll be doing with these mannequins is putting wigs on them and taking high-res images of the hair strands and the full wigs themselves. So you'll have a PNG wig that you can literally grab from the file, drag it onto your own model, and not have to do any compositing, because as you know, compositing hair is an absolute nightmare. So these are great, we love them. So the natural media project that I was telling you about before, they're going to be loads of different fine art textures, paint strokes, spray paint strokes, things like that, that photo manipulators, digital artists, book cover artists can use in their illustrative artwork. Now, I'm just giving you an overview here of all the stuff that was in the studio from before. So in those crates is all the things from a clothing label that I started last year. Because the world went wacky, I put that one on ice. So you may see that one get revived at some point. Whenever you see me wear a terracotta hat, it's from that collection. And I love these black crates. They're great. You can stack them up on top of each other really high. But that's all the costumes from the previous NeoStock shoots that we did. After those bits, sorting out the mixed media stuff and the mannequins, it was all about shifting stuff around and moving things and getting the studio back into some kind of general order. There you can see our crates all stacked above, and NeoStock photographer Tom Parsons actually popped in to say hello, and then of course we roped him into helping and doing loads of work. But he's a good lad, he's always there, rolls his sleeves up and gets involved. So it's not a NeoStock studio day unless I'm barking out orders to people. That's usually the way that it goes. So that's our crates being stacked dangerously high. So this is it, the final result. It's not perfect, but it's workable for what we do. We'll be shooting stock elements in there. We'll be doing mixed media projects. We'll be shooting mannequins with wigs and wounds and things like that. We'll be shooting YouTube videos. And that is pretty much it. That's an overview of the place all spruced up with all the trash removed. So that's our little studio. This is where we do our stock photography, and now we're going to be doing YouTube videos. So did you like this video? Let us know down in the comments below, and if you really enjoyed, like and subscribe. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next video. See you then.